counting on you to make this choice and to make it in a way that will help to forward the interests of our party and forward the interests of our country. With the Patriots on behind me, I'm not going to give you some big policy speech.
I turned it off for
Did
a
you?
minute.
Now I'm really in trouble.
It's tape.
Those of you who follow on your smartphones while I'm speaking. But, you know, the fact is that our country really needs new, strong leadership. And we need leadership that knows what it's doing. I was in this morning in Portsmouth at a town hall meeting. And what I said to folks that I hope you all take from yesterday is, you know, we had more snow yesterday than we've had at any time in recent memory. In my backyard, we had over 2 feet of snow. At Newark Airport, we had 31 inches of snow. And all throughout the state, we had large totals, no less than a foot, and most of it between 1.5 feet and 2.5 feet of snow. Yet this morning, New Jersey woke up, the roads were clear, the airports were open, everything else was back up and running. All but 25,000 people had their power back in a state of nearly 9 million people. Unfortunately, we had, I said this morning, we had no deaths. I found out when I got up here, but unfortunately we had 2 deaths. Awful tragedy. A 23-year-old mother and her 1-year-old daughter were sitting in their car with the car on while they were someone was trying to clear snow for them. Apparently the tailpipe wasn't cleared, and the 2 of them died of carbon monoxide poisoning in their car. And their her 3-year-old son is in critical condition. She had her 2 children in the car with her. That's why when folks, you know, kind of make jokes about this stuff, it's nothing to kid about. We make it look easy because we handle it the right way, but you know, people were at risk yesterday. Most people stayed in their homes and stayed safe, and that was good. But what I hope yesterday tells you is a few things about me. First is that when I have a job to do, I do it. And believe me, you know, there were a number of people who were saying to me, it's not going to be that bad, stay up here. I got advice on all sides on whether to leave on Friday or not. Once I heard that the storm was going to be potentially 2 feet of snow, I knew where I had to be, and I went home. And I went home not because I don't trust my cabinet, my lieutenant governor to do the job the right way, but because it's where I belong. I belong on the job, doing the job that I was elected to do. And so I hope, one, it'll tell you that when there's a job to do, I'll be there to do it. Second, that we'll do it really well. And what we did was do it really well in the last 36 hours. All those things in New Jersey went really according to book. And it's important for you to know that, because the bottom line is I'm not worried about getting kudos about it. I'm just worried about getting the job done. And I think that's the kind of president you want too. Someone who's going to go there and get the job done completely and immediately.
You're going to want to pause for 1 moment and turn around to
He's
watch.
That's for you, Governor.
In talking about getting the job done, there it is in the end zone in the 7-7 game, and much happier Patriot fans than 3 minutes ago. And that's what a Christie presidency will bring you. When you turned the TV off, you were despondent. You were feeling like you were losing, but yet I started to speak and winning occurred. Right? So that's what we want to do for our country as well. So I really want to just spend a little time with all of you individually. I'm happy to answer questions. You can watch the game while we're talking and enjoy what this country is supposed to be all about. I'll end by saying this to you, since we have this on behind us, and we think about what is the thing that makes the heartbeat of our country. He hooked it?
Missing years.
That's never happened before.
Happened.
Did they are evil spirits?
Jesus.
Wow.
Look at that. Gotkowski's the best player on that team other than Brady. I don't understand it.
Oh boy.
Awful. Terrible. Well, they'll go for 2 later. They'll go for 2 later and get it. You know, when you think about all the things that make our country, the things that we do every day outside of our work that help us love and enjoy this place, I always think about the Constitution and think about we're the only country that was ever founded on the principles of life, liberty, and